Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Mr. Argueta coming to you week number 5, guys, and Principles of Management Summer Edition. Welcome back, everybody, from your midterm. I appreciate all the hard work so far. Thank you for all of those of you who have been actively participating, doing your part in regards to making this a productive and a good class. I appreciate the interaction via our discussions. First and foremost, today is Monday, June 16th. I want to make sure you are aware that early registration has begun. So there was a little bit of a small hiccup early on in the morning. It is about 11 o'clock right now, but I've had a couple students email me. But they cleaned it up. Everything should be working up and running, and we should be good and ready to go. So make sure you are self-registering if you are able to get in there and get those classes you need right away. Early registration is intended for returning students like yourselves. You're in a class already, and then this is your semester 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, but you're not a new student. So it gives you the opportunity to get in those classes as soon as you can because they fill up pretty quickly. So I encourage you to register ASAP, because if you don't, what ends up happening is you end up getting whatever's left over. Sometimes, especially in certain classes, you might have to wait a whole year before taking that class because they don't offer it every semester. So that said, this is your chance. Get in there, get the classes you need, get it over with, make sure you're registering correctly. We also sent out emails, and in your announcements, there should be a post with links to business management students advisement. So this is not for the other programs. Please go to your program advisor if you are not a business management student. If you are in the business management program, you have 3 advisors in this program. Myself, who advises, Ms. Castillo, and Ms. Gentry, who advise for this program. We're all instructors, so keep in mind that our schedules get booked quickly. So make sure that if you need advisement, not everyone needs advisement. We don't register for you. We advise you on what classes can work or not work, depending on what you need if you have any issues. But it is up to you to go into DegreeWorks, figure out what you need, put together a plan, and if you need some help with figuring something out, we're more than happy to help you out. But do not come and just act as if you don't know what's going on, because this is on your side of the responsibility. So make sure you're ready for registration. We usually block out about 15 to 20 minutes with each student. So as you know, we are teaching classes, we are grading stuff, we're doing stuff as it is. So our schedules get booked up quick. So if you need advisement, make sure you take advantage of the time that you have now with early registration. All right, enough of that. So week number 5, Principles of Management. We are entering towards the end of this half of the semester. So I'm excited for you because you have essentially this week, next week, and then the following week is your finals. So it's going to go by super fast. You'll be done in no time. This week, we're talking about managing in a diverse environment and leadership. We tackle the conversation about what makes the difference between a manager and a leader. So there is a difference there. Sometimes managers can be leaders, and that's important for that to happen sometimes. But there's other times where those are 2 separate functions within an organization. And I would want you to be very clear in regards to the distinct responsibilities that each one of those positions have, or those roles, I should say. Now, it's important for those of you who are graduating in management to understand that, because in this course, in the very first part of this, it talks about the functions of a manager. The reason why I say that is because I never been in an interview process or interviewed someone in this role where I don't ask the question, what is the difference between a manager and a leader, in your own words? And you'll be surprised how many people are applying for leadership roles or management roles and cannot define it. That shows me that they don't understand what their role would be in the company. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to discover it on your own. I want you to define it on your own. Once again, I want your voice in this conversation. I don't want to listen to what someone else said. I don't want you to quote someone else telling you what it is. I want you to tell me what it is and where you've seen that in your life. Maybe you had a manager that was inspiring and great leader, or maybe you had a manager that didn't care about leading and he just managed the process. And do not reply with a manager manages and a leader leads. I mean, we have to have some deeper thinking process here. So I'm hoping that you guys have the time to really focus on this conversation as you have the others and give me that good feedback. Once again, we're at that point where the expectations are set clearly in regards to the utilization of artificial intelligence. If it's detected, I'm just going to zero it out. I'm not going to accept it because I think it's unfair to those of you who have put the effort in. I think it's unfair to me as an instructor putting the effort in as well. As you can see, I am participating in this class as I expect you to. I could have just put the information out there and it be just you doing a bunch of work, but I try to come out here week after week, creating a video new for this particular class. This isn't a recycled video. It's not like I used a video that's been used a million times. I mean, today is June 16th, 2025. It is 10:57 a.m. Sorry. And I'm coming to you as live as I possibly can without being actually live. So that said, I think that it's only fair if I put the effort to participate in a class that I have the same expectation of you to put the effort in participation of the class. So that stated, I think it's a matter of having mutual respect of each other's efforts, and I respect yours, and I hope that you respect mine. So I think that that's fair enough. That's stated. All right. So next week, actually, I want to talk about what we're looking at. Next week is my favorite discussion because we talk about the purpose statements, and this ties into business so directly because every business has a purpose. We actually call it mission statements. We have it purpose statements, vision statements, but every business has to have a reason of its existence. Actually, in incorporating a business, it asks the question, what is the purpose of this business? And of course, in America, we've defined the purpose of a business is to create profit for its shareholders and owners. So there is a reason for it, but there's also a reason for you to come into business. What's the purpose of it? What keeps you going? So in next week's discussion, we talk about the concept of your own personal purpose statement. So I love this because when I was going through my undergraduate, I had to create my own eulogy, which is a very daunting task to think about. I was, of course, a lot younger going through my undergraduate. So thinking about what do I want people to think of when I'm gone, when I'm out of here, when there's no more of my existence, what do I want that to look like? So I'm not going to that extreme with you, but I would love for you to consider what's the purpose statement that you have in regards to getting this degree, going into business, starting your own business, all that good stuff. And there's a few videos that I give you. One of them is Dr. Randy Potash, who's passed now, but his story is very impactful. Helped me get involved in regards to my vision in going into education. And also I put up a video of my acceptance speech of 2019 Rick Perkins. I was awarded the Teacher of the Year for the state of Georgia in 2019, which was a great, great honor. And I was very thankful and appreciative of it. And you get to hear a little bit of my story in that video. It's not very long. It's maybe a 2-3 minute video. It's a speech. So I hope you enjoy it. Other than that, the following week after that, week 7, is our last week, so you don't have a discussion. It'll be my farewell, maybe a quick little video saying goodbye and thank you for all your efforts and your final. So it goes very quick from here on out, guys. So I encourage you to just give it one more big push and effort, and we should be done as soon as it's over. You can take a deep breath and go out to take some time off and do whatever you're going to do. So hope you guys are having a great time. We will chat soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you, and make sure that you are registering for the fall semester. I encourage you to do that right away. If you haven't, look at the announcements, click on that links, and get registered to either get advisement or do your own registration. There's a video there too that teaches you how to do it. All right, guys, take care. We'll talk next week. Have a great day.